Hello and good evening, everybody out there in internet land. We are live on SpeedGaming 4 here with Chrono Trigger Jets of Time. This is the Alphador Derby tournament hosted by SpeedGaming Live. This is a top 8 seed on hard flags. I'm Lord Batsy here on comms, and I am joined by Pyrexia.
Hello. Glad to be here.
Yes, we're very happy to have you. Thank you very much. And this is actually the second Jets race airing this evening, so I won't be surprised if it's a little dead at the beginning because I think a lot of people are watching the other race, but hopefully as soon as it finishes, they're going to jump our way.
Yeah. But, who was in the other race? I didn't check.
It's Beauty and Discovery versus Fitz.
And they are in the top. So we're in the not losers bracket, but the bottom bracket right now with these two.
Yes, both matches tonight are in the bottom bracket, so the losers will be eliminated from the tournament. This is double elimination.
High stakes.
Indeed. So it's going to be super exciting, I think. The runners will be getting started here in just a few minutes. Gosh, this is Phone and Dipwood. They're both very strong runners, so this could absolutely come down to routing and choosing the right thing at the right time. We'll definitely see what comes up here.
Mm-hmm. What do you think we're going to see? I'm hoping for Robo in the opener.
Yeah, I hope that we see a really interesting combination of characters. Robo would be a fun one. Maybe we'll see the Robo's ribbon come out. We can power him up early.
Yeah, and I always hope, just from audience perspective, that we get divergent go modes.
Yeah, absolutely. Our runners are going to be looking for one of 3 go modes. We can go Magus' Castle to Ocean Palace. We can go Tyrannular to Ocean Palace. We can also go Death Peak to Black Omen. So it's going to be any one of the 3 combinations. So welcome in, everybody. We're just going to get started real quick here. Any minute. I'm very excited.
You're also in this tournament too, aren't you? In the winners bracket at the moment.
I am. I'm going against Nate on Friday, and I think we're both terrified. So it should be a good night.
Well, I can't wait for that match, as this one's about to start. See our characters are in 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey, Robo!
Called it. Oh yeah. And
Robo and Chrono. Aw, best buddies.
They really are.
Yeah.
They're hanging on the couch playing while Luca is working on her projects.
Exactly. Except when she comes over because they're doing it wrong or something. But yeah, absolutely. This is a pretty fun pairing for this randomizer. One of the things you don't see very often, but is nice, is they have Max Cyclone, which clears that notorious elevator fight in the Black Omen. They also have Super Volt, which is not really a bad magic spell. It's not something you see that often, but it's an electric, light elemental double tech between Chrono and Robo that it'll do the trick.
Yeah, and that's the one thing I love about the randomizer is techs that you wouldn't see in a normal speedrun can get a chance to shine here based on just what you find.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, and we got the runners diverging into their opening rotations right now.
Did someone check Snail Stop? No. Phone's about to do that.
Yeah, not just yet. Dipwood ducking into Guardia Forest for the free shelter. Okay, Snail stops the Chrono Trigger. All right. That's one of our go mode items for the Black Omen go mode. So already there's one accounted for.
Did he buy that right away, or did he just mark it down and just remember that?
I don't think that he bought it. He was shopping earlier, so that wouldn't leave him with enough money because this is hard items.
Okay.
So we start only with 10,000 gold instead of 20. And there are a couple items that cost more.
Now, hard items also means the items they find will also be generally lower quality?
They can be, yeah. With hard items, it means that a lot of the treasure that drops is like a standard deviation worse than normal. All right, phone picking up the gate key from Carpenter check.
Very exciting. It's a free ticket to the dinosaurs. I'm gonna grab some speed tabs while we're over here.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That gate key early is very interesting. We'll see exactly how early players decide to break for it. I don't doubt that Dipwood will get to that eventually as well. People do opening stuff in different orders, but you know, I'm sure he's gonna go that way.
Out.
Mm-hmm. Phone. Yep, he's heading for the
so
cupboard.
Gate key does unlock this cupboard.
Mm-hmm.
I was just about to ask that. I didn't know if that was the gate key allowed you to use that.
Yes.
That should take us a bit of time.
Oh, yes, no. Actually, first to Mystic Mountains, and then when you go through the gate again, it will take you to the end of time. Phone may be getting that treasure chest first. Okay, 16 MP off those mid-ethers, so that's not fun.
Yes, that's one of the pitfalls of item randomizer, or healing item randomizer.
Yes, absolutely. Healing item randomizer can be a little bit punishing. It can also be really nice to you, but I feel like it tends to be more on the punishing side. It does come with a couple interesting upsides though, including especially with gear rando on, anybody's ultimate weapon can roll a crisis effect, which is where the damage is controlled by the last digit of the character's HP. You know, 9 is better, 0 will do 0. And when you have healing items that don't heal for a multiple of 10, you actually have some wiggle room to like manipulate that value much more than you would with vanilla items. So that's one of the upsides of these. Yeah, it's really fun when you can pull it off.
So let's hope for some crisis bows.
Yeah.
And also we see Frog Specchio here, which is my favorite Specchio, because you almost never get to see him.
Yes,
and he's so cute.
Specchio at a very low level, and he's a frog.
Look at his menu. He didn't have any fights yet. He's level 1.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, if you go
advantage, he's been doing those fights.
Yeah, if you go straight to Specchio, he does fill in your techs, which is a really nice thing you can do if you grab that early gate key. So this is just really a nice stroke of fortune for Phone that he was doing things in that order.
Oh, so he goes, no! Phone got his first 3 techs because he went to Specchio?
Yes, Specchio does. If a character isn't up to their cap, he fills them up to their cap.
Oh. Fun. And we do have vanilla
at least,
frog,
like,
yeah. Another new. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm. So many new sightings tonight, and the other race, too. Truly, we're blessed.
I better check. Is it a full moon tonight? Sorry, a full noon? That's a bad joke. I'm sorry.
Oh, gosh, is it? I'm like... Maybe we'll see a Wonder Mune tonight.
Okay, I like this play from Dipwood. He has a gate key, but he's going to get that 3rd character. So if he does dip back to Specchio, he'll have an extra character that might need magic unlocked.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's a decent option. I think that maybe Phone was looking for. I was thinking maybe Luminaire, especially with Robo having shock so up front early, so that he could do Super Vault.
Oh, Super Vault requires Luminaire. I forgot about that.
Yes,
it would be a
in Jets it requires Luminaire.
MP heavy.
Yeah, it is. But it does hit pretty good when you don't have much else in the way of magic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Question from
Dipwood...
chat. Oh, sorry. Is it okay if I read the question from chat first?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, what's the goal, or is it just getting strong enough to beat Lavos? So the goal is effectively to get strong enough to beat Lavos or Queen Zeal at the end of the Black Omen. She counts as the final boss in the randomizer, just in part because that makes Black Omen Go mode viable by not requiring them to fight Lavos also. And then
Yeah.
you also need to unlock your Go mode, which opens the way to your final boss. So each player is looking for a combination of these key items. If you look at the trackers, it's the first 3x3 that's underneath the character row on the left. The top row has the repaired Masamune for the Magus' Castle Go mode that also requires Frog. Second row is Gate Key Dreamstone and Ruby Knife for Tyranno Lair, and the third row is the Pendant, the Clone, and the Chrono Trigger for Black Omen Go mode.
And the first two will both take you through Ocean Palace.
Yes, Tyranno Lair and Magus' Castle end in Ocean Palace, while the other one ends in Black Omen.
Yeah, so you see there's a little go on the tracker as well. That'll light up hopefully within the hour, but we'll see what the sea takes us. And the most important check is that top right under Magus, that little cat. If the runner doesn't pet the cat in Chrono's house, the run is not validated.
Yes, very, very serious to pet the cat.
I've seen races that were very close and the winner pet the cat, that's all I'm saying.
It's true. Okay. Phone picking up that Naga-Et bromide from Cathedral as Dipwood turns it in for one of each tab.
Yep, neither runner is going for a fourth character at this time. Dipwood knows Frog is in the burrow. I don't know if Phone went there yet.
Yeah.
But either way, with this party, I'm not too concerned about damage. It's not great for... There's no triple text between these three, but you don't really need it. You can have Magus be either Screen Clear or Alchemist.
Yeah, for certain. Magus, while making a great Alchemist, also is going to get maybe Dark Matter, Black Hole. He'll be able to do some pretty good damage in his own right. There's Super Vault right there.
Oh my god.
So
now there's need to stock up on Ethers.
Yeah, I think the Ethers in this seat are doing 8 MP, so that's not fortunate, but maybe we can find, a Silver Stud or something to take down the MP cost a little bit.
Here's hoping, as Dipwood is doing their Specchio visit, probably.
Looks like jumping back in time. And we'll see where Dipwood goes after this. One possibility, if you're not happy with this party, would be to go recruit the character from the Dactyl Nest. I don't know that there's a reason not to be happy with the party, but that's an option for certain.
I mean, I know a lot of people love Luca, for good reason, but not knowing where she is makes it hard to justify that trek up there, even though she would join at level 15, I believe? Or was that Dactyl Nest to be level 15?
Yes, Protodome as well. Not that we have access, but they're the same configuration. Okay. Phone here in prehistory, getting the free heal from the Sweetwater.
Sweetwater, sure.
Dipwood has opted for cake instead. So this is a really interesting divergence here.
Yeah, take notes. Is the water better than the cake?
Yes, this might decide the race right here. So let's... You saw it. You saw it happen. Okay. Alright, phone popping into Reptite Lair, probably to do some grinding. And Dipwood is going to grab the free rock.
Oh. What? Is there a rock for this party?
So there
Black
isn't
Rock Plus, though.
exactly. All of the rocks in Gyarando have the opportunity to roll a plus on them, which is just an additional accessory effect, but it's always a high tier effect. So that Black Rock Plus, Magus can use it. Luca and Marl can too. We haven't seen them, but so it's at least one character that can use it.
And if that plus was plus prism specs, right? Could that happen?
It can. The better ones are like prism specs and that level of effect.
Until we see it in the menu, we won't know, but yeah, it'd be very interesting. I always forget where all the rocks are. I know there's the one the ninja throws at you on Denadoro.
Yes. There's the bird, there's the one from the new and the past there. One's in Giant's Claw. And then the other two are in Go mode because there's the one in Kajar in Zeal Kingdom, and then there's one in the back of the Black Omen.
So if you were on a rock hunt, you might be SOL if you don't get the right Go mode.
Yes, I think we've had a rock hunt category. I don't know if it's been played for a while, but I think you just have to do both. Presumably go up to Zeal, because you don't have to go into Ocean Palace, just the city. And then probably finish out Black Omen.
I don't know if we're gonna have a rock hunt tournament anytime soon. I do like this play by phone. They have plenty of magic to get through here.
Yeah, I wonder if Phone dipped into Reptite Lair and was like gauging his damage against the monsters. They also do give pretty good TP in there. Aha! Alright, Dipwood's found Luca atop Dactyl Nest.
I better not make any more predictions or they're gonna come true.
I suspect that Dipwood's gonna take her to the end of time to unlock her magic, which will be capped. She's gonna have 3 techs to start, but she won't get any more until visiting Specchio. And then we'll see who he chooses as the final party. Team Blue Rock is now on the table.
Blue Rock would be Magus, Luca...
Robo.
Robo?
Okay. Yeah, that's Omega Flare, yeah.
Gotcha, yeah, that's a fun one. But we have to find Blue Rock then, too.
Yes, that's the other thing. Okay, looks like a hit
What
plus
was the
10
plus
on the
on that?
Black Rock. Just a hit.
That is good for
Unfortunately,
Luca.
yeah, somewhat
Is
at
her
least.
attack stat.
Yeah, it's probably not the thing you want ultimately, but it's not bad. It's just not the best for like the characters it's for. You want like magic maybe. Question in chat about checking rocks. I think we've only checked the Black Rock location, which ended up being prehistory. No Denadoro yet, no Claw yet.
And we don't have Thomas Pop to get the claw, and the other, like you said, the others are in Goma.
Yep.
Are you also tracking?
I am tracking. It sometimes gives me a little bit of trouble, but I think that it's behaving right now.
Okay, Luca on Dipwood's side.
Right, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah. Okay. I was like focusing so hard on magic.
One?
But we are good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They did just get Aura Whirl, so they're pretty well set.
Okay. Or Fire Whirl, maybe?
No, I was looking at phone side, so that's what Aura Whirl is Chrono and Ruba, I believe.
Aura Whirl is
No,
Chrono and
I'm thinking-
Marl, but they may have gotten something else.
The text moves so fast here.
Yeah. Chrono and Robo do have a couple with regard to spinning. Okay. Dragon Tank and Hecarim Cave, which is a pretty lucky stroke given the low hit points of the spot are divided pretty equally between the parts. The head will be immune to lightning and fire, but this still won't take very long.
Yeah, this Luminaire should take out everything but the head. Yeah. Oh, the body's still alive.
Alright, just a bit. Yeah.
One more shadow spell should do it.
Yeah, I think so. Dipwood is grinding a bit in Reptite Lair, which I think is the best, one of the best grind spots open so far. Save for Mount Woe, but you need to be really fast to do Mount Woe efficiently, and he may not have that level of speed yet. Ooh, okay. Dragon Tame dropped a Gloom Cape +4. That's pretty exciting with Magus there.
Would that be +4 to what though? Magic?
It's +4 means that it's had like 4 levels of improvement. So I don't remember exactly how it works, but I would bet there's a very good effect on that thing, and that it is a much higher armor value than before.
That was a... Yeah, and Phone got his Dreamstone. We're a Ruby Knife away from Go mode already.
Yep. Gosh.
I bet he's praying for a Ruby Knife on Xenon Bridge.
Yeah. Snail Stop was, gosh, it was a Go mode item, but maybe...
It was
that's right.
It was the Chrono Trigger.
Yeah. Probably not the knife, or Phone would be going there instead, but, you know.
Could you imagine Go mode before 20 minutes?
Oh man, it's happened to me a couple times, and it's terrifying. You're not ready at all. It's so hard. But it can happen, so if it does, we'll be in for quite a show.
Well, we'll see in a second here. Now you do have to wait until its second text box comes up after the pause.
Yep, you gotta close, pipe down, what do you know? Oh,
Jerky.
Okay. Jerky. Alright.
He's gonna run with it?
It's looking like he's gonna run with it. Yeah, so the jerky item that Phone just pulled off Xenon Bridge, he's gonna be able to turn in for a high tier piece of equipment, which isn't necessarily a bad idea given that this is hard items. That the hard items difficulty does not affect the quality of the jerky treasure. That's always gonna be the best tier. So I can see why it's attractive right now for sure. And Ozzy can drop good things on Bridge.
Experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's steal from them with this group. They don't have the pretty girl. But neither of them. I think only Ayla and Marl have steal as a tech in this.
Yeah, Ayla is the only one who natively has charm, and then Marl can do twin charm with her as the double tech, which gives it better odds.
That's what yeah.
Might be seeing Dipwood make a play for Hecarim Cave. Unlock a bunch of techs for this party.
They both have magic unlocked now. No reason not to. Mm-hmm. Yep, here we go.
Yep, Luca's got Fire 2 coming. We're probably hoping for a Confuse on Chrono or a Robo Tackle to combine that with.
Won't be hurting for damage then.
Absolutely.
That's Phone's facing her.
Ooh, Giga Gaia.
What's his name? Giga Gaia, yeah.
Yeah.
So some of these bosses you can tell that only parts of them are actually the boss, and the rest of the body you remember are just scenery from the rooms they're in.
Yes, it's true. Unfortunately, the rest of Giga Gaia's body is much more difficult to move, so this is the, like, pocket version of Giga Gaia. Hands are dispatched, and I think Phone has probably got plenty of damage before this thing revives them.
This might do it right here. Let's see. There we go.
Very nice.
His jerky cleared the bridge. As Dipwood's getting closer to that.
And a Wolflobe sword -3. Even the glitch item is subjected to gear rando.
What was it?
We call it the Wolflobe sword usually. It's the like, sometimes it's an item that drops that's a bit glitchy. It can happen in vanilla too. But it just sort of, it's like Wolflobe sword. It's just a bunch of characters. So we usually just say Wolflobe sword, but it was a -3, so even the glitch item is not immune. Okay.
Ooh.
So Nova armor -1. It does have a -1 on it, but that Nova armor is a male-only armor that protects from all status effects, and I think at a -1 it will still have its usual effect. The armor value will be a little bit reduced, but it was already pretty good, so that won't hurt too much.
The way it was truncated is look like Nova arm. I thought, oh, what Robo arm is that?
Oh yeah, like a new one, right? That'd be cool.
Yeah. I wouldn't put it past the Jets team. I mean, they've done amazing work at making this game what it is.
That's true. Lots of people have put wonderful effort into this. Okay. Dipwood check text again, and we do have Robo Tackle coming up. Looks like he's gonna skip that last fight. He's got what he wants.
And we know from the commentator side that it's an easy fight coming up for him anyway.
Absolutely.
What's phone gonna do?
Yeah, I think...
Shopping?
Yeah, looks like he dipped into Terra Cave to go shopping and is not going to do Mount Woe at this time. At least not without more shopping first.
Yeah, I don't know where he'd go next. There's, Inadora would be a solid play. So we have...
Yeah.
The desert is technically open because we have Robo. But we have a cat pet.
We have a cat pet.
Phone just took the lead.
That's right. Advantage phone. All joking aside, it's very possible Dipwood will duck out to pet the cat outside a Hecarim Cave here. It's a good time to do it. So he's not out of this just yet.
Yeah. Is Phone doing a Mount Woe?
I think Phone might be doing a Mount Woe now. Maybe what he wanted was those ethers so that he's got MP recovery for climbing this mountain, because we're going to need to nuke a lot of gargoyles.
But that should also give him the levels he needs to keep plowing through the rest of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. You take battles on Mount Woe, you're going to be pretty buff. Okay, Dipwood's
especially if you can kill like 1 or 2 rebels.
That's true, and there's rebels up there if you do need extra. The regular enemies, for what it's worth up there, do give plenty. If you have a party that can't do the rebels quickly, you could probably just fight the normal stuff and do about as well. That said, rebels can drop really excellent things, so often it's worth checking at least one. Alright, we got Dipwood menuing, but I don't think he went into the house to pet the cat yet. We gotta keep an eye on that. No. Okay, not yet. Got a Xenon Bridge peak.
Leanne saying in chat that with the auto tracker, the cat pet is detected.
It's true. We actually went into the game and altered it so that there's a flag that gets flipped when you pet the cat. And I think everyone in the community is very proud of that change. Alright, Dipwood did reset out of Xenon Bridge.
Gonna save time, and we know that it's just a Nova arm waiting for him. And the priceless lesson of teaching, generosity.
It's true. It's true. The Nova armor is nice. It's probably not gonna be the one thing that gives Phone advantage, like it might be if it was a rainbow or a haste helm or something.
Showing off why these rebel fights are tricky. They have just insane evasion.
Yep, and they can run away. They run away after a certain amount of time, and that can unfortunately be the result. .42 HP revives, thanks, Mian.
Oh, man. What can they roll up to? 100?
They can go up to, I think 150. I think not 200, but I think it's 150.
And base is 50, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, in vanilla it's 50. I know that the way a lot of the healing item rando works is they roll a base value for the type of item, like healing item could have a base value of 8, for example, and then they would hit that with a multiplier, so a tonic could be turned into like a 32 or something because of that 8. Mid tonic would get a higher multiplier for that 8, but still be based on the 8. So it's a 42 HP revive, which suggests to me the base number is 7 because it can't be 6.
It's probably one of the lowest rolls, or near the lowest roll you could get.
Yeah, that's not great. I think they can be a bit lower, but it's not great. It's not the worst because it's only 8 less than normal, but it's still not what you want to see. And yeah, the 16 MP mid-ethers are one of the painful side effects of this category sometimes.
Our mid-ethers double, so we have 8 MP ethers?
Yeah, we have 8 MP ethers. So that can be frustrating when you're relying on things like Luminaire, which costs 20. 8 is at least a fire 2. It's not more, but it's at least a fire 2. Okay, revive is 1 through 3, base HP is 20 to 50, so okay, I see. So it might have rolled just a 42 and a 1. Okay. Now have Dipwood on Denadoro.
Yeah, I really like this play. We've got 2 different checks in relative short order here. From our perspective of the omniscient couch.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Phone is taking his time with Mount Woe, but I think that he wants the power that he's getting from these fights very deliberately.
Because the boss up here is no joke.
Yes, it's true.
You want to climb all the way up there and then have to back out.
Yeah. No, high HP hits hard.
Yeah.
Yep. These gargoyles are very fast, but very squishy, so usually they'll go as long as you go first and hit all of them.
Yeah, we've probably learned spin cut, and the gargoyles dropping full ethers. That doesn't stop.
Yeah, that's always good to see. The full ethers can roll worse than normal, but I think they're at least guaranteed to be, like, good enough to get you through most fights in Jets of Time. The mid-ethers can get low, but at least the full ethers can be as good as a normal mid-ether, at least.
Mountains are nice.
This is the life.
I mean, it has some stuff already. That's our... What is that creature? It's not a new, it's
the Kilwala. They call them, yeah. Okay. Alright, there's a Gold Rock Plus on Denadoro Mountains. So, Robo can wear that. That could be good for Robo, but that doesn't go with any of the configurations of characters that these players have picked up.
Gold Rock. Don't tell me. No, I don't remember. Wait, that's with Frog. There's a frog involved.
There is a frog involved.
Okay. What's it called?
Grand Dream.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Frog Robo Marl, I think. It's the,
I think we'll be seeing that today.
Yeah.
I think the first time I saw that was when, Lavos used that on me.
Yes.
Can he use that as one of his memory attacks?
Lavos has one that's called Grand Dreamstone in the retranslation, and just Grand Stone in this version. That's the big rock. And he also has Dreamless, which is kind of the like evil Grand Dream. That's the magic one.
Evil Grand.
Kind of, you know.
Yeah, and Dipwood's gonna face Misspell.
Looks like number 1.
1 or 2.
I think. It's number 1. You can tell because of the yellow chest. Misspell 2, it has a green chest.
Oh, okay. So we do have electricity, so we should be pretty easy in this spot.
Indeed.
Not too worried for Dipwood.
Misspell is, he doesn't have any particular elemental weaknesses as far as damage, but electric damage, light damage in general, will shock him, which stops him from using his turn for a few rounds. So that Super Volt is very nice here. Okay, Phone got an Aeon suit +2 from that chest. That's pretty good armor. It doesn't do anything extra, so it's not super exciting, but it is, you know, definitely well within the margins you need for the final bosses. Yeah, Phone is collecting tons of full ethers on his climb of Mount Woe here, which, given those mid-ethers and the regular ones are so awful this seed, I think is a pretty good call. White Vest +1, Hyper Ether. Hyper Ethers are good too, since they're meant to restore all of your MP. They aren't affected by the healing item rando, they're just always tops you off. Alright, and Dipwood has come through the boss. We're going to find out what this key item here is from Denadoro Mountains in just a second. Hey, look at that. Alright. We have Ruby Knife out on Dipwood's side. This is quite an early go mode here at just under 37 minutes. Not like insanely early, but pretty early, you know? So Dipwood is stopping to see Melchior, possibly to shop. While Phone is going to face a Lavos spawn, the Elder spawn, here at the top of Mount Woe.
Don't hit shell. Single target is your friend here.
Yes, indeed. There is a bit of a trick, you know, it's still kind of a painful trick. There is a small exploit, which is the Elder Spawn's shell will only counterattack one character, whereas like the baby Lava Spawn shell counterattacks everybody. So if you're able to focus the damage, the counterattack damage on one character, you can sometimes use that against Elder Spawn. But, you know, you have to take the damage, so it can be a little dangerous. And yeah, as Mian says, Dipwood has certainly taken the lead here decisively by finding go mode. After a little bit of shopping, he's coming to prehistory, probably going to take the free heal here. Dipwood also drinking the sweet water now, but will Phone eat the cake? This is the big question. We will see what Phone picks up here, which could affect his decision-making. Because, yeah, Phone is going to be a lot higher level than Dipwood is at this juncture, because Phone has spent a lot of time gaining that power. So, should Phone find go mode, he's going to have what he needs to catch up, potentially. Okay. Dipwood's taking fights in Reptite Lair. Maybe feels a little weak. Next time he menus, we can try to check his level, his character level. There's also Fire Tackle there, that's gonna help. Maybe that's what he wanted. Sorry, you're coming through a little quiet there, but maybe we can...
Is that better?
Yes, much better, thank you.
So how many grind fights do you think Dipwood's gonna take here?
Yeah, gosh.
Is this number 4? 5?
This might be 3. It's 3 or 4, I think. And yeah, that's a good question. He definitely wants some power, probably for Tyranno Lair. There's a good grind spot in Ocean Palace.
Yeah, I don't think his Luca has Flare yet, so maybe fishing for that and then just going?
It's possible, yeah. You know, I suspect that he could get through it with this team, and I wonder if he just wants to be able to do it, you know, faster than that, to not drag that Black Tyranno fight down. I don't have a good idea of, you know, what the measure of the time grinding versus that would come out to, but I can understand wanting to feel safe for that fight. Okay. We're like level 19 and 20 on Dipwood's side right now.
Okay. I'd imagine he wants to get to maybe like solid 20 before going forward.
Maybe, yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of top runners here want like an end goal of like 27 before going to the final boss. As like a minimum.
Like from the grind spot on, a lot of people will do like 26 or 27, or, you know, set their personal minimum there. Yeah, for Tyranno-lair, it's a little more flexible, I would think. I think he is satisfied now, though. Okay. We got Phone through that lava spawn, so we're gonna see what he's gonna pull off of Mount Woe. No, it won't be the knife, but what will it be? It is the pendant.
Ooh.
Okay.
I mean, we know where the other item is. It's real easy to get. And then just have to find the clone, but that's still a big goose hunt.
Yeah, so we'll see. Phone is gonna pick up that rock, looks like.
I feel like the rocks get more attention when Gear Rando's on.
Absolutely. Since without Gear Rando, they're really only useful if you think you're gonna have a rock team. But with it on, they're useful most of the time.
All the rock teams without Chrono?
Sorry, say that again?
Aren't all the rock teams without Chrono?
Yes, they all exclude Chrono. Chrono is in all of the naturally learned triple techs. And then the rocks enable all of the ones without him.
Okay, I guess it's a fair trade-off.
Yeah, I think it makes sense.
This game is just... I love it so much.
I enjoy how much there is to discover in it. You know, like when I was playing it as a kid, I mean, you know, I remember that I finished it for the first time, but I'm sure that even at that time I hadn't, you know, found all of the Faded Hour side quests. I'm sure that I hadn't found all the items. So there's a lot to encourage the use of the New Game Plus and Chrono Trigger to go through and really find everything.
I don't think I did a full every ending clear till I had this on DS either.
Yeah, that's
also
totally
had some
fair.
weird monster hunting dungeon minigame that I'm completely forgetting about.
It did have something with the monsters. I mean, I guess it's content. I don't know. It did have the extra areas too, which, like, I know they have a well-deserved reputation for being a pain. But what I will say is that, like, speedrunning Chrono Trigger and playing Jets of Time have really desensitized me to, like, running up and down that mountain a bunch of times, back and forth. Like, I just don't mind anymore. So, you know, if anyone started speedrunning since they, you know, neglected to play that part of the game, you could give it another shot at this point. It might be better.
Yeah, you're gonna put in for the next GDQ? DS 120%?
Oh, goodness.
Ooh, this is Golem Boss? The easy one, I want to say?
This is the free one, in fact. You know, sometimes we'll joke and be like, oh no, Phone is doomed! No, this is Golem Boss, who... Yes, who in vanilla ends up being acrophobic and unable to harm you. I'm guessing in this one it's claustrophobic because it's been randomized into a cave.
Right. He's just a big scaredy cat in general.
Absolutely.
It's Latin for all?
Yeah, gosh.
It's omniphobic.
Right, omniphobic. Yeah, afraid of everything. Or afraid of lizards, as Mian says in chat. That's good.
Yeah. They did take it out before it ran away, which I don't think gives you anything other than you get it through a little faster. You still get rewards either way, right?
You don't get its yields if it runs away. Hey, well, look at that.
Oh. What?
Okay. So,
You can go to Snail Stop and go to the future.
oh, that didn't click before, but we're gonna click pendant and clone now. All right, so very, very interestingly, Phone has gone into Reptite Lair and like threaded the needle and found the clone, which is his second piece of Black Omen Go mode, and the third piece of that Go mode is at the Snail Stop. It looks like Phone is going to dip down here. Maybe he may also want some more levels or treasure. I imagine he knows where that Chrono Trigger is.
I would hope so. This is like a couple chests, sure, but if he stops for the boss, I guess maybe hoping for the ruby knife?
He could look, you know, look for the ruby knife if he feels that would be faster. Which could be what he's thinking. Phone, unlike Dipwood, isn't running Luca. The thing with the Black Omen dungeon specifically is that almost all of the battles that you need to be able to wipe in some capacity are vulnerable to two elements, and that's fire and water. So Luca is the most desirable character there because she has the best nukes. She has better nukes than Marl or Frog. You can get along with them though, but we don't have any of those characters with those native elements here. So Black Omen would be a little trickier. You can use Black Hole on some of the stuff though, because it's non-elemental.
Right. Oh, we got Vanilla Retinite here.
Yeah.
Did we see Dipwood?
Retinite.
No, Dipwood did not do Desert.
No, Dipwood did not do Desert. Dipwood is engaging Azala and Black Tyranno now. Using magic to wipe out Azala. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that once he gets through this fight, he'll get to Ocean, or Gazeel to Ocean Palace, to the Lavos fight. So he's well on his way. And this fight is now randomized, correct?
Correct. The entities in it are not randomized. Black Tyranno's HP is randomized a little bit. It's, I always forget this, but I think for Black Tyranno, something like 8,000 is the bottom of it, and maybe 13,000 is the top of the range. So, the Tyrannosaurus can be a little beefier depending on the seed.
Okay, that explains the amount of grinding Dipwood did then, because it's like, this fight is a DPS check, and a little scary if you can't... You could probably get killed by this
like
Mega Flare-like attack he says.
Yeah, Black Tyranno uses... Actually, his element is randomized too, so the element of his big attack can vary, but it always hurts a lot. And he definitely does not want to risk getting hit by that. You get, 5... As you can see, it's counting down. You get 5 turns to get it before it gets you.
Mm-hmm.
Personally, I think he was good, but, like, he's also in a race and he's the one running it, so, like, if he's stressed out and wants to play it safe, that is totally his prerogative. But, the grinding...
grind later.
Yeah, it won't hurt. Alright.
I think Phone had the level advantage earlier on. Or no, Dipwood did more fights early on.
Dipwood did do some grinding early on. I think Phone had more at the beginning overall. Definitely after Mount Woe he does.
Yeah, and Phone did buy some gear at the it's usually, I call it the Lapis shop.
Yes.
I didn't see Lapis there. Did that change? Or did I just miss it?
They should still be there. They could have been called Lapis M. They can be MP Lapises in Gear Rando, or in Healing Item Rando. An update we've been meaning to push, Hero Medal on there, but an update we've been meaning to push is the option for a Lapis H, which would be a full party heal item, which given that, there's Lavos employs status effects too, terrifying use sometimes, can be really nice. Unfortunately, Dipwood just got hex
Dipwood
misted
got a
and
wipe.
has taken a wipe.
No.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You hate to
It's
see it.
involuntary.
It happens. You know, Black Tyranno might have more HP this seed, which is, you know, you hate to see it, but right.
Yeah, and we didn't get a lot of heavy like damage boosting gear. Like normally, someone has a prism spec, so at least one.
Yeah,
So,
they're at least
Phone,
more common. But
I
hard
just want Phone to
items.
go get his trigger and go to the future. Like, just
I
stop
know.
tipping around.
Like Phone, it's possible that he's forgotten, but he is going to the present now. Well, of course he's doing the Thomas pop.
Okay, open. If you're gonna open Giant's Claw, you're gonna go do it, because otherwise you go get your go mode and you go.
Yeah, were Phone to pick up that Chrono Trigger, this race would be seriously close right now, because you can kill Black Omen Go mode with the right combinations, but he either doesn't want it or doesn't remember, which is, I've done it too, so I'm not,
Yeah.
I'm not, you know, criticizing. It happens to everybody.
And it looks like he's gonna go Claw,
Yeah.
which we know can't be a go mode.
Unless it's a sword piece. It can't be a complete go mode for him, though.
Yeah, and he knows Frog is in the burrow, so... But Magus Castle's even... I mean, I guess it's runner preference, but generally less preferred.
Yeah, it's definitely... Yeah, it's runner preference, and I think that, you know, the more of the seed you've gone through, the less desirable it is, because it does take longer. It can just be done with, you know, fewer requirements, lower levels. So, like, the longer you've gone without doing it, the less you want to do it. And I know that Phone is not a big fan of taking that go mode when he doesn't have to.
Yeah. If only we could call him. Huh? Huh?
Call him on the phone.
To Lady Gaga. Unrelated. I heard that the other day.
Right. Dipwood took a couple fights coming back to this game. May have forgotten or to open the gate or double clicked. I've done that before. I thought I opened it, and turns out I did, but then I closed it again. Question from chat. I believe Dipwood has not pet the kitty.
Yes, that is accurate. The tracker is accurate.
Yeah. Okay, Phone picked up the white rock in Giant's Claw. So that's Poyozo Dance, which is the three girls, none of whom he's picked up, so unfortunately he can't make use of that.
And that one is arguably the least useful, except when it works.
The white
Does
rock
it do damage?
is alright. It does do damage, and I think it does damage as well as causing status effects, so that's a little bit nice. There's not too many places in the game where you would strictly need or want to use it. I don't know that it would do enough damage to justify not just using, like, you know, Hypno Wave and you know, Uzi Punch or whatever instead. That would be my question. But yeah, it's an option. And it's always fun to see. Sometimes you just do the triple tech because you want to see it. Okay.
I mean, that's valid too, especially if you're running a girl power team.
Yeah. Which is a great team. Okay. Combined form of Masa and Mune down in Giant's Claw with Phone. My favorite Beefcake. I love that guy so much. I just want to, like, hug him. And Dipwood is gonna take on Black Tyranno again.
Good.
And I think Dipwood might have been trying
Masa and Mune is like your dream date?
I mean, I don't know if it's like my dream date, but like I want to hang out with him and like play video games. Yeah. I just love all of Toriyama's weird little creatures so much, and that's one of my favorites. He's so strong.
I swear he's somewhere in Dragon Ball Z for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Like a hidden character.
Alright. Phone is through that guy. Okay. Dipwood continuing to take on Black Tyranno. I don't know if Dipwood has any barrier items or anything that's
Oh my god, it's a sword piece.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm sure Phone, that's not what he wanted to see. Yeah, if Dipwood has any barriers in his inventory, he could pop one on somebody for more magic defense, possibly live through that attack. It's dicey, but if it's how you get through the fight, it's how you get through the fight.
Yeah, because I remember it doing like close to 500 damage, and none of his characters have that much max health.
Yeah, I think it did over 500 on Chrono and Robo. Not Luca, but she still doesn't have that much either. You know, 4 something. So,
yeah. For an inn. Okay, he's going to Damodoro.
Okay, all right, Phone. Yes, he might be paying for an inn because this is hard items, and given the starting money, these players are not carrying around as many shelters as they might otherwise. So that might be why.
Yeah, and I believe Phone does one big sell-off towards the end of his run normally, whenever's the last shop.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh no.
Okay, here comes the Hex Mist again.
Do you have any water resist? No.
Oh, I don't know that I saw any. I do have a memory of
water type.
Yes, that is a water type. That is a water type Tyranno. It's a blue Tyranno. Actually, gosh, isn't that a thought? We've talked. Sorry, I just had a little like light bulb moment. But we've talked about Oh. Okay, Dipwood has forfeited. It looks like. Let me so.
If only he knew.
I'm like, I'm trying to figure out. So I do have the race room open. I am trying to figure out. I can't just be like, well, you're in the lead. You're still winning. I can't say that, right? So like, what do I say to ask if he wants to keep going? I'll just say that if you want to, I'm gonna say if you want to keep going, we have all of the race time. We're here for you. Like, yeah. I get it. That is super frustrating.
Is there anywhere you could grind your last save?
It's tricky. He would probably have to dip out of Tyranno Lair. There isn't too much experience in TP to be gained here in the lair itself, which is, possibly something we should look at as the randomizer. But yeah, that is unfortunate, and I'm sure that does not feel good. Like, I think I'll tell him, like, if you want to keep going, we have the official race time keeping track.
Yeah, I mean...
but just let me know for sure. Okay. So I'm just gonna ask him...
We can't say, like, Phone hasn't finished. We could tell him Phone hasn't finished, right? Because he would know that?
He knows that, because, yeah, the race room would say that Phone has finished. Yeah. So...
I guess, I mean, to be fair, on Dipwood's defense, it's like... We know Go Mode was pretty quick if you prioritize the right things.
It was very quick, and this really illustrates when you get go mode really fast, it can be scary because you don't have the strength. And yeah, that's really rough. He may have gone in thinking, you know, maybe I can squeeze through it, but yeah, it can be a hard one.
Like you said, he doesn't have any barriers in his inventory either. There's no mitigation really, other than leaving
Yeah.
get strong comeback.
Yeah. Okay. I think Dipwood is officially done, but let's like wish him GG's in chat as well, because that's a tough one. This is the harder flag set, and it does hit hard sometimes. But really good job.
Very impressive gameplay overall. Like, it was very ambitious, and yeah.
Yep, and it's been great to have him in the tournament. Yes. I've got confused over on phone's side. That's good.
I guess one of the things you have to remember is, like, even if your opponent could be playing better, they could also be playing worse.
Mm-hmm.
And your race is your race. Put your head down and keep moving.
Yep. If they're still going, you know, generally, depending on the community, we might use different tools to do so. But generally there is some form of tracking that.
Phone still needs to beat the game.
Yeah, he does need to finish. If he were to also forfeit, it would mean that they had both forfeited. Like, neither of them would get the win.
And then whoever was to fight the winner of this would just get a bye?
Possibly. Yeah, I'd have to recheck the rules in that case. Hi Fitz, welcome in. One free Fitz coming in chat from the other race that we had tonight. GG's, I assume.
Oh yeah, who won the other race? Do we know?
Oh, I'm sure somebody knows. I've been in here, of course, but, yeah. Yeah, Aku's saying in chat it would probably be a re-race if they both forfeited, and, that's probably true, yeah. I only say probably because I don't have it, like, in front of me, but we can check. But,
That would make sense, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, phone.
And who wouldn't want more Chrono Trigger races anyway?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, come on, tracker. I clicked it. Thank you.
Now, was this round the first round with a hard flag set?
Yes, this is the first round of the hard flag set. And we'll use it from here on out as well.
Does it get harder? Like, let's say the finals or whatever.
It does not, at least at this point. We've had a couple of people. Phone is picking up Luca. Sorry to just put that in. Phone pick up Luca from Dactyl Mist. We've had a couple of people ask about whether we can up them again in the finals or something, and I would have to look into whether that's possible. But like maybe if both runners consented. So we'll see. And yeah, we did have the question who won the other race.
What other flags could you add to make it harder, though?
Gosh, well, we've got a couple that would be good for a challenge. I think character rando. Yeah, character rando would be a good one, which shuffles the character spots within one another and enables duplicates. Yeah, as Fitz is saying in chat, hard enemies. We've mentioned using tech damage rando as well, which is a really interesting one because it basically what that one does is it shuffles the MP costs of all the techs, and whoever gets the whatever tech gets rather the higher MP cost is the stronger tech. You know, I had it on Flame Toss for Luca once. Flame Toss is what costs 20. But if you put her on the left side of the Lavos fight, she could hit center and right bit perfectly. And so you see lots of fun stuff like that with tech damage rando. So that's another good option. We have Elemental Rando,
Really cool.
which I made. And Elemental doesn't really make it harder by itself, but it can be interesting.
So would that mean like the characters have different primary elements?
Yeah, like Luca could roll light, Chrono could roll fire. It's still a little janky, but you can use it from the site. It's not too bad. So, like if anyone's scared of flags, Element Rando is pretty kind on its own.
Right.
But yeah, like Luca's flare could become, I'm basically Luminaire, but yeah, she still has her power. The question in chat of what happened on Dipwood's side, he took a couple of bad wipes to the Black Tyranno and decided that he was finished, unfortunately. It was a really early go mode this seed, actually. You know, Dipwood got the clutch earlier. He was running look, you can look at his tracker. I'm pretty sure I'm not missing anything at this point. Those are the items he got, and he did go grind in Reptite Lair, but he's still wiping to that Hexagon Mist, and I don't know that he had any like blue armor or barriers or, you know, green dreams, whatever you can use to get through it, but you know, that's another consequence of the hard items. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, actually, he got all three parts of the same go mode in a row. That was like it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He knew where the trigger was, and the jerky.
Yeah.
But it came down to, in the end, the cat.
Yeah.
He didn't pet the cat.
It's true. He didn't pet the cat. You know. Much as a commentator, I want to be gentle on the runners, having been one myself many times. But come on, pet the cat. Okay, that's my only editorial comment. Otherwise, GG's. Thank you for playing.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it.
He can still play this game way better than I can, so...
Yeah, it's an accomplishment to be this far. Okay, right side there. Okay, so we do have phone in Tyranno Lair now. If you're catching up, phone did not take the same detour to neatly grab the ruby knife as Dipwood did, and then ended up climbing. Was it Mount Woe that had the clone? I think it might have been. Yeah, ended up climbing Mount Woe, taking a lot of fights. Yeah, it might have been the pendant.
So they got the clone from... It wasn't Giant's Claw, that was the sword piece.
Yeah, no, a Reptite Lair, I think, was it. It was Reptite Lair that was clone, I think, and pendant on Woe. But, so we do know from peeking at the beginning of the game that the Chrono Trigger, the last piece of Black Omen Go mode, was on Snail Stop. So we're actually unsure. We don't know if Phone simply forgot, which would be completely understandable because, like, it's a little bit of a pressure cooker when you're running these races sometimes. So you're not always at your best. Or if he just didn't like the party he has, which is this party he's running here, the Chronomagus Robo, for Black Omen because of the lack of fire or water damage to wipe those fights efficiently.
Yeah. Nice encounter skip by phone there.
Yeah, very clean.
This is his Black Tyrannus fight.
Yep, coming straight up into it. Now, phone should have a pretty good amount of strength. We should see the HP here. Those HP numbers are going to be a pretty good indicator of the difference, I think.
Yeah, should be able to survive the attacks. But even just having one person survive would be enough.
Yeah, absolutely. You just need to pick up. But speaking of, if anyone would like to know more about this randomizer, you can click some of those links for info. Go ahead and join our Discord if you like. We actually have a new player event soon coming up. It's the Gato Cup, where you get to play races with a mentor, an experienced Jets of Time player. So if that interests you, definitely join us and sign up. It's run by One Free Fits.
Yeah, and the Discord is full of very nice people that all love Chrono Trigger, so come on in.
Yes. Please come in, and we're happy to answer questions. Like, it's okay to... We're not going to be like, how dare you answer that without searching. Like, you can ask stuff. It's cool.
And I have Discord Nitro, so I love using the custom emotes everywhere else. So I just put Chrono and characters on all my friends' stuff.
Yeah, I like using the Luca Victory emote elsewhere.
Mm-hmm. Or just the Chrono Cat.
Mm-hmm.
This punch is doing 1k damage.
Yeah.
I think Fawn's just gonna clear it without having to deal with Hexagon Mist.
Yeah, I think
I mean, it
Phone
might be
is...
close.
Yeah, he's in decent shape. Yeah, the confuses are about 800, and with 1,000 from those other attacks. Yeah, we're only at 3 so far. I think Phone is gonna be okay. I think Phone renamed Robo to Bobo when he picked up the rock from Prehistory.
Wait, how do you rename characters? Is that just a menu setting now?
No, you talk to the new in Prehistory to do so. At least in game. Yeah, that's what he does. He changes your name.
Yeah, okay.
We do have the feature... Oh, excuse me. Sorry, surprise cough. We do have a feature in our generator within the cosmetic settings where you can set your character's default names so that you can have custom names and still speedrun your game, so that you can still mash the start button.
It's a very nice, I guess, quality of life?
Yeah. Nice little QOL change.
Because what's life without a little whimsy?
Exactly. Alright, so Bobo is going to lead this intrepid band of ragtag misfits further into go mode. I'm gonna head up
to Zeal, the Ocean Palace to Lavas.
Yep.
To secure his spot. Does this put him back in the upper bracket, or does he keep fighting in the lower bracket?
He'll keep fighting in the lower bracket.
I should probably just look at the challenge.com bracket.
Ah, yes. That is in that link up there.
Link in chat.
Yes.
The winner of this will fight the loser of... Okay.
I think my match that's next week, maybe, or no, my match this week, the loser might go against the winner of this match.
Yeah, so this
Or
could
my
be,
match this
you could be
week,
fighting Bone or Nate.
I could be, or Nate could. And the winner will go
My
against
money's always on
I'm
you.
all in. Yeah. Oh, I try. Phone's very good. Everybody left is really good, so I'll do my best, but so will they, you know?
Yeah. I expect nothing less.
Yes.
Is he gonna buy an amulet?
Maybe. Yeah.
Because you do have to worry about obstacle in this route.
Yes, we're gonna be worried about status effects from Malavos, so we need a little bit of protection. Phone is, of course, doing the thing that I think is technically faster, but I can't stand because it turns the music off. If you go get that speed tab and then run right out of the room, it interrupts the music, and then you come out and shop in silence. And I hate it, so I always shop first. But I think it's not faster.
But it is more efficient for your mental sanity.
True.
And nerves play a big part in this, you know?
Yeah. Did pick up another rock in that room. Gosh, I think it wasn't blue. It was the other one that's left.
Black, green?
No, there's not a green one. God, no, it was silver. It was silver. That's the one.
Silver, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we've checked the effect. Robo can potentially use that, I think, but not the other two. Alright, Rust Tyranno in the throne room.
The rocks won't help us because we're running pro now. And running Magus means there's no triple text at all.
Well, the rocks do have their extra effects at least. They won't grant a triple tech. And Magus has a couple rock ones, but not with this party anyway. And I think by process of elimination, we know that blue rock was on the Black Omen. So I think Omega Flare was not in the cards this time.
That's a shame. That's a very powerful triple tech to see.
Yeah, it's a
very... have no trouble getting through this.
Yeah, this is good damage.
Yeah. There was definitely a seed I saw, I don't know how many tournaments ago, but I think it was Aku used a rock to come from behind and snag a win because he could get through the final fight just that much faster.
Yeah, it's happened a couple of times. Yeah, to a couple people, but yeah, it can do it. If you've got a bunch of extra damage coming into go mode, that's one way to come from behind.
Bye-bye, Tyranno. Hello, Ocean Palace.
Yep. Very clean job there. Rust Tyranno, of course, has a little extra HP, something like 175% of whatever spot it lands in. So, always good to get through it quickly.
Is there a reason for that modifier?
Yeah, it's basically because it's Black Tyranno, but also because with Boss Randomizer, it's one of those times where you don't want to go into Giant's Claw and have, I don't even remember, like 9,000 HP spot or whatever all the time. We just have Black Tyranno, like, inflate wherever it is because it's just supposed to be buff.
Oh, gotcha.
Or Rust Tyranno, sorry. Black Tyranno is the go mode boss, but... But yeah, just because it's designed to have a lot of HP to get through.
Gotta keep it in line with the creator's vision.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, this is the grind spot phone's coming up on.
Okay.
Subbing Luca in.
Interesting.
Right, okay.
Phone is alright. We're gonna change some equipment. Swap Luca in, looks like.
Phone does have a green dream if, you know, stuff goes wrong.
Mm-hmm. There's that dark matter. Alright, so now we do have Team Blue Rock without the rock, but that's okay. And, I was about to say that I didn't think Phone needed to grind, but, swapping Luca in, she's a little lower, so he might actually want to grind a bit. We'll see.
I'm gonna say 4 fights here and then something.
Yeah, that would probably be sufficient.
If all goes well, probably looking at what, like a 140, 150 clear?
Yeah, probably around there. Depending on how aggressive he gets with the rest of this. I think that Phone's gonna have a lot of power. Just he's already level 30 with a couple of these characters, so I think we're gonna see a fast Lavos.
You're so good too.
Yeah, here we go.
We do get phone in after. I do want to ask him why he wanted to sub Luca in. I'm sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it's because she's powerful. What was his thought process?
Right, like why now? Right, that's my question.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you could have subbed her in sooner if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm. And I'm sure he's thinking something. I just don't know what it is, and we want to know. But, yeah, we'll see. He doesn't always do interviews, but you could totally ask him on Discord, and I'm sure he would tell you. So we have
Another
that as a
reason to join
backup.
Discord, everybody.
Absolutely. Yep, we are taking a lot of these grind fights, but we're just gonna be super beefed for Lavos at this point, which is a good place to be.
I think, were they
And,
dropping paper ethers?
Yeah, and full ethers, one of each. So, pretty good
Yeah, we should get a
yield there.
refund. The Devil Bomb. Oh, Flare's the last tech, of course.
Yeah, needing another 900 tech points. So, alright, yeah, I was gonna say, if he wants Flare, that's gonna be tricky. We'd need more grinding. Moving on probably means we don't see it, and that's still okay.
Yeah, there's not enough tech points from here to the end, is there?
Yeah, it's like 600 something.
I mean, Luca with her high magic set is still going to be useful.
It's true, and I'm all in pointing out in chat that Chrono hadn't really panned out in terms of his power, which is a good point. With only an Aeon Blade for his weapon, we possibly have a lot more utility on Robo, who I know has Robo Tackle, so we've got Fire Tackle on the table here.
Yeah, you don't need Flare for that. That's Fire 2 and Robo Tackle?
Yes, Fire 2 and Robo Tackle. Welcome, Nate! Nate was calming the other race.
Yeah, the O from Nate.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, we've got a forfeit on one side of the race, but Fona's gonna finish strong for us, so that's good. Here we go. Got Magus in 3rd position for that elevator scout fight that's coming up.
Is that where you can use, what, Black Hole on them?
Yeah. Black Hole's gonna hit 4 out of the 6 scouts on the right side of the screen. And that also means that it's going to hit... It's going to take out both lightning ones. It's going to leave a fire and a water. So, with the other 2 characters, Robo can probably use something physical to take out the water one, and Luca can probably use a single target to take out the fire one. Pretty clean. And I think me in chat is correct that 1st or 3rd position hits 4 of them, 2nd hits 3.
Okay.
I forget if it would hit a different configuration of them on the other side, but we can check in a second, because that's interesting to know.
That will matter till was it the last elevator fight?
Yeah, it's the final one. There will be 3.
Wow.
Ah, there it goes. Okay. That is a shielded enemy, which is why it doesn't go down with the others, unless you use Fire Whirl, the Ayla one. Funnily enough, to pierce the defenses and everything. But, it looked like it was being annoying and not dropping its shield as quickly as sometimes it does.
Right. And Ayla also has that her tailspin is non-elemental piercing magic, I believe.
Yes. It pierces defense.
Not that we'll see it today, that's another way to get through this elevator.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Alright, so probably on either side Magus will hit the same configuration of scouts, because the 2 light scouts are the top and bottom. So as long as he's hitting both of those, he'll always leave a fire and a water. So that's
Okay.
good to know. I've been remembering it on one side, but the other side working is good too.
I think the usual plan here is that you usually have like a Ayla with Dino Tail or Frog with Squash.
Mhm. Yeah, I think number 2 does hit the top 3, and thus one of each. And yeah, Dino Tail, Frog Squash, those are ways to get through that fight. Chrono Robo, Max Cyclone, Chrono Ayla, Falcon Hit. There's some good ways.
I just hear Falcon Hit and Captain Falcon's voice. Falcon Hit!
Yep. Falcon Punch!
Can I get both skips? Oh, that is clean.
Very good there.
That is very hard to do for anyone watching in chat. Usually you get sucked into a fight there.
Yeah, the Scouter skip requires... There's just a lot going on in a very short amount of time and when you're doing it. And it's hard to forget once you do know it, but it is very tricky to pick up initially. Okay, last big treasure chest is just a Hyper Ether, which he's probably got plenty of, I would guess. Alright. Alright, it's my lucky day, because we got double Masa and
Your favorite
Moonray.
himbo.
We know that this is my favorite guy, yeah. Alright, so we've got
Okay,
two
back to
sets of
Scrio.
twins. Yeah, hopefully we didn't just cause a Chrono Cross or something. The event, not the game, you know, like, we don't want to break the time stream is what I'm saying. Yeah, hopefully we didn't just do that, because this is beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pointing out Massa and Immune.
Yep.
What is probably, like, what do you think is the worst combo to get here?
Oh my goodness. Most of the time, it's definitely Dalton Plus. Most of the time.
Oh, double Dalton Plus.
Yeah, I would say that's pretty awful a lot of the time. That said, certain setups will take him down pretty easy. Like, if you're running, big physical damage, like physical single target, like drop kick, you can get Dalton pretty quickly, but you have to be running, like, that kind of setup. Yeah, we've got golems in chat, yeah, which are vanilla, but, pretty nasty, because...
They just are, yeah.
This is a rough point in vanilla too.
It can only be a single entity pre-boss, correct?
It can
Like something with one
be...
hitbox?
You know, I haven't seen a two-part boss in a long time, but I think theoretically two-part bosses should be allowed here. Somebody in chat might know for sure. What we can't have is like a three-part boss, so like... You're not going to see, like, a Giga Gaia with the hands. You're not going to see Dragon, Tanker, Guardian. But when you get a two-part boss, it's not that bad. It's like getting twin Daltons.
HP is split, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Or, like, Flea. Flea is bad because Flea has that awful counterattack. Anything that has a death counter you gotta watch out for, because it's just a high-powered spot, so they hit hard.
Yeah. I was gonna say maybe status effect would be bad, but then at this point you should have an amulet ready for the fight after.
Yeah, it's true. You mostly get those for mutants. Okay, it may have been put as single-part bosses, according to Akuhaishin chat, so, something doesn't happen ever again, and, if you don't know what that something was, it was, twin Lavos spawn shells, and... Just the shells. And while that race did get replayed, the race got replayed, but both runners, like, went in with, like, some variation of tailspin kind of strats and beat it. The times were, not pretty, but, you know. But I believe both runners actually did finish that seed.
Wait, does tailspin not trigger the... counter?
No, it does, but it'll still hurt the shell because it pierces its defense, so you have to be healing through that counter damage the entire time, but eventually you'll kill it.
So in the replay, you had to grind a lot more to have the health to tank it, as well as the healing and everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was a slow process. On this first Lavos fight here, looking at some healing. And,
This might kill Bobo. No.
Not quite.
Okay.
So we are good. After this, we might need a bit. Obstacle doesn't do too much damage, but it doesn't do 0.
And then it did confuse Luca, the only one without slash protect.
Yes. I think it was lock, which is what the question mark is. Yes. That means yeah. She can't use text, but she's not using her turns against you, so that's that's fortunate. Alright, I think we're, prior to this attack, 2/3 to 3/4 of the way through this thing's HP. Yeah, here we go.
There we go, yeah.
Very nice job
Now
there.
we go on the shell. Convenient little save point.
Yep. Here we have the final save point.
Now, this is where the bucket would take you in vanilla, correct? Do you punch through the shell?
No, the bucket takes you outside the shell, and then if it's already dead, you can just walk in, but you have to fight it first.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Lavos numero dos.
Like, this seems like it should be the final boss. Look at this guy.
Mm-hmm. He's big and formidable, and he can open his chest and fire lasers at you, and they hurt. So this first part of Lavos too, he dishes out a lot of damage, and while you want to damage his arms to get him off of that, you still also want to stay alive.
This looks like Robo's gonna be on heal duty, at least for this part of the fight. That's not too bad heal beam.
Yeah, it's enough. Okay, that's unfortunate. Luca catching the double blade. I know that I personally, it's like a 1 in 9 chance or something that Lavos hits the same person with that attack. I personally usually risk it, and sadly sometimes it be like this.
Well, it's only 1 in 9 to hit a specific person. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 1 in 9 to hit the same person both times, and most of the time, as long as the blades hit different characters, they'll live. But, of course, we have other things potentially on the table. Getting a dark matter here. With Luca down, Black Hole may not reach from that spot, because with Luca down, Black Hole is powered up.
And Magus out of our MP. Goes gonna play the revive game here, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Just use an elixir. You have 17 elixirs, you should use them.
It's true. It's so hard to get yourself out of that, like, mindset sometimes of, I need to save my good items. Once you're at the final boss of a randomizer, you really can't take them with you.
Yeah, Mega Elixir Syndrome is a serious problem in the RPG community.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to your doctor today if you think you're hoarding Mega Elixirs.
Yes, you can get help. But yeah, he may not have too many elixirs. It might have been a good time for one, but I can understand saving it for Lavos 3 as well. He does have
I
plenty
could have sworn
of...
it said 17 elixirs.
Yeah.
Not Mega, just regular.
It might be like...
But still,
it might have been the thing under them or something.
Oh, maybe. All these runners
Scroll.
move too fast in the menus.
Yeah, when it's scrolling quickly, sometimes your eyes don't connect the right lines. But we are through the 10,000 HP on Lavos 2.
Nate in chat saying he's having deja vu about this fan discussion. Was that because he missed his Mega Elixir in one of his races?
Well, I'm guessing something about it came up in the other race earlier tonight, which I caught the beginning of, but then I came over to crew this one, so I didn't see the ending. I'll go rewatch it after this.
Yeah. After this, I'll get ready for bed and put on the other race and relax.
Mm-hmm. Beautiful menu glitch.
Yeah, and with the hard flags, that glitch is only the standard size of, like, what, 3 frames? 2 frames?
I don't remember how many frames it is. It's definitely the same. It's the same size as our standard flags, but not the easy flags. The easy flags are the ones that have the widened gap for the mini glitch.
Wait, is there a hard flag where it just takes it out?
No, nothing does that. It's pretty critical. I think everyone would revolt if we took it out.
Yeah, because it's in vanilla. It's there. They've been blessed blessed by Akira Toriyama for us. May he rest in peace.
Oh, Sensei. Indeed. Right, and their fire tackle off on the center bit, trying to kill the center bit before it comes out with the big rock that it's foreshadowing, which luckily we just did.
Yeah, that would have been bad.
He takes a bonk, but she is good.
What's the general strategy for this Lavos 3 fight? Center,
Yeah.
and then focus right?
Generally, yeah. So the right bit is the actual real thing that you have to kill, of course. And you need to defeat one of the other two to get the right bit to drop its defense and then do damage, as Phone is now. I think that killing the center bit first is almost always the play that people will do, because the center bit is where all the damage is from. It's the thing that really, really kills you. The left bit isn't as bad. You also need to take down the left bit with physical damage only. It absorbs all magic, so depending on your team, it can be hard to get it down efficiently, but yeah, either way, and then hit it while its defense is down and repeat.
Okay, so with this team, it's just ignore left bit, keep center down, focus right.
Yeah, I'd say so. Often when you want to kill left bit is, so these two bits, without center bit, if you hit them with full screen damage, or really I think if you hit the left bit at all, they'll do an X strike on that character, and it hits really hard. It like kills characters pretty reliably. Not always, but enough that you should be worried. And like, so if you get rid of left bit, you can safely unleash full screen damage just as much as you want, if that's what you're running.
Like when you have a Mega Flare or something like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry. I thought I said hitting the one on the left for the X-Strike counter. I don't know if I said right instead, but I'm sorry if I did. Yeah, it's... both of the bits will do the counter, but left bit is the one that triggers it. And we, of course, are doing our left, the player's left, because, you know, it's what's on the screen that matters.
Oh yeah, is Lavos technically the left bit? That's from Lavos' point of view?
Maybe. Or the right one from our... yeah, like, Lavos' left bit is our right bit, so, yeah, basically.
It's like a stage right versus real right issue?
Mm-hmm. Pretty much, exactly, yeah. Okay. Just piling on the damage.
Close here.
Yeah, it can't last much longer at this point. There it comes, the defense back on, but it will go away pretty quickly again because, yep, one of the bits is already back down.
And looks like they're basically doing 3k damage a cycle. Oh, sorry, 4k damage a cycle.
4k, yeah. Yep, there we go. GG. Alright.
GG.
Alright. GG to phone. I'm not sure. Well, his on-screen timer is still running, but we have an official race room time of 1 hour, 46 minutes, and 10 seconds. Very solid time from phone. Completing Tyrannolar Go mode after a tour around the world, but not too big.
It definitely could have been worse.
Yeah, absolutely. And definitely that power he gained while on his detour helped out a lot. Dipwood unfortunately struggled with Black Tyranno. So for anyone coming in late, Dipwood actually was ahead. He was in Go mode and phone was not. And before he forfeited, but Black Tyranno's damage was a lot, and I think that he was frustrated, and I'm not gonna judge him for that because it can get rough. So
Yeah, and not knowing what your opponent's up to, that early Go mode access also was a factor. It's like, if I can't beat him, my opponent's gonna steamroll and I can't grind to catch up.
Yeah, the seed was definitely a really great illustration of how tough those early Go modes can be, and how sometimes you don't want to get quite that lucky. But so welcome phone into chat. Probably not coming in for an interview, but if you do, just let me know and I will get you in there. But GG's.
Yeah.
And
GG's.
Yeah, we do have to ask, we had a couple questions, but one was, were you avoiding your Black Omen Go mode? Yeah, it's up to you, so, we can do...
Did you avoid the Black Omen, or did you forget it was at Snail's shop?
Yeah, we were wondering if Black Omen Go mode was being avoided, or, I think that Chrono Trigger was what was on Snail Stop. Yeah, we wondered,
Okay.
and you know, again, no judgment, it's a pressure cooker in there, so, but understandable. But you looped back around and found that ruby knife.
Yeah, I don't know if you're here now. You can see Dipwood got the Go mode, then it fell apart. But that was his only check, was Go mode basically.
Yeah, Dipwood. Gosh, Gate Key was the free one, because that was Carpenter. Dreamstone was Hecarim Cave, I think, and Ruby Knife on Denadoro.
Denadoro.
Yeah, he peeked a couple things.
He saw the jerk, he didn't go for it.
Yeah, but didn't finish anything else. Yeah, and yeah, did a little grinding, but ultimately decided not to try Black Tyranno again. But now that the race is over, you know, we can say that he was in the lead at the time. You know, Go mode versus not, and who knows how it would have gone, but definitely GG's to Phil.
Yeah.
Who will move on.
2020.
Yeah, you know, I think I did. If, you know, it's ultimately his choice to stop playing, so I respect that. I couldn't give him any details of the race. I did offer him the chance to keep going, because it would have been okay. You know, we have, though his timer had stopped, we've got an official race room that has a timer. We would have been able to verify a time. So, you know, but yeah, unfortunately, that's the breaks.
Yeah, phone is made the same point in chat. My other question for phone, though, while we have him, is why did you get Luca but then not put her in until Ocean Power?
Yes, you swapped Luca in right at the grind spot. I think it was I'm All In who thought it might just be because Chrono wasn't panning out in terms of power. But, yeah. Okay, so just she had no techs. Okay, yeah, that's fair enough.
Okay. Fair.
I'll read it just in case anyone's watching this without the chat. But Phone says that Luca was just swapped in for endgame, and that's it. And she didn't have techs at the time, so we spent time at the grind spot.
But she had better upside than Chrono, essentially, because Chrono didn't have good weapons.
Yeah, he just had an Aeon Blade, I think, which is sort of like, it's all right. It's not like unplayable, but I think there were better choices in this seed, so understandably, yeah. And yeah, unfortunately, Flare last was a bad break.
Yeah, but Fire Tackle was doing plenty of work.
It did a good job.
So the Alpha Door continues.
The Alpha Door rally does continue. Do you wanna, let's see, do you have the schedule up? I can read off the other race if not, but let's see.
I know we have one coming up Saturday. If you have it up, just get it.
Yeah, we have a race on Friday, yes, at 9 o'clock Eastern time. And that is actually myself versus Nate. The last match of this round, and that's going to be a top 8 match as well. And that is an upper bracket match. So whatever happens, we will both be in. The winner is going to go on to face I'm All In, and the loser is going to go against Phone. So yeah, it's going to be
very exciting.
It's going to be a game. Nate is very good, so I'm scared, but it's okay.
Well, I always bet on Batsy.
I'll do my best. Whatever happens, I'll do my best.
I never sound like an anime protagonist.
And whatever happens, it's okay. You know, that's the attitude you have to have as a racer. Like, you know, it's a little bit stressful while you're going, but afterwards, no matter what happened, you know, it's okay. Like, it's fine. So yeah, we're both terrified, and then after Friday, we won't have to be scared, except of our next opponents. So, you know, it's the excitement of a tournament. It's gonna be really fun.
Yeah, and thank you all at home for watching, making this all possible.
Yes, we appreciate everyone who's been here the whole time, and everyone who joined us from the other race. Very exciting doubleheader night. Thank you to Akuhaish, who's been our like stream volunteer for SpeedGaming on a lot of these races. Keeps us tooled correctly, and of course Pyrexia, my lovely co-com. Thank you.
Thank you. Always happy to be here, supporting the game I love.
Always lovely to have you. But yeah, so we've got that race on Friday, and then we will see. But it's heating up. It's heating up. So I think that about wraps it up. I will say one more time that we have our new player event coming up, the Gato Cup, where you get to actually participate in a tournament setting, but everything is mentored. You get to have your mentor with you while you're racing. So if you'd like to learn this randomizer that interests you, go ahead and join our Discord. And Phone asking how long he had Omen Go mode. Oh gosh, pretty soon.
It was before Dipwood died.
It was
forfeit, so
pretty soon after Dipwood had Go mode. I think it wasn't long after Dipwood was in Go mode. Like,
yeah,
because I remember Dipwood
because you
was
got
like,
the piece from Woe.
Yeah.
And he got the clone right after it, so he was. It was essentially 1.5 dungeons behind. You could have had it.
Yeah, it wasn't too much. Yeah, because Phone was fighting the lava spawn around this. I think around the same time Dipwood was like prepping for Go mode, like, you know, like, because he went around and shopped a bit, I think.
Yeah. So we were saying if you watch the VOD back, you definitely could have been really competitive because Dipwood had go mode first, but you could have had it just maybe 10 minutes after for the
Yeah.
feature one.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad, but it shook out how it shook out, so we're good either way. We were worried for a bit that you'd like languish and find all the sword pieces and stuff, but you looped around and found the ruby knife, so we're good. But I think that yeah, I think Dipwood actually forfeited out before you phone were officially in go mode. The chrono trigger notwithstanding, but like before you'd found the knife. But you know, obviously, sadly, I can't say to a player in progress like your opponent isn't there yet. Keep going. You know, you just can't say stuff like that. So we did what we could. Yeah.
We do keep things above board here, very ethical.
But yeah, still a pretty exciting one. So I think that if nobody has any more questions, we can probably say goodnight. We've got the credits rolling on phone side, almost done. You could go to sleep to this.
I know, I sometimes do chrono lo-fi for study and sleep.
Yeah, good stuff. All right.
Anyways, good night. Thank you for being a
Yeah.
lovely co-host.
Yeah, and thank you for exactly the same. And hope to see everyone at the race on Friday. Well, I'll be playing, but hope to see everyone there anyway. And let's all have a great night and let that the end music just okay.
Oh, it's
All
perfect.
right. Okay. Good night, everybody.
GG.